Tomorrow, June 6th, marks the 80th anniversary of D-Day. The invasion of the beaches of Normandy was originally planned for June 5th. Bad weather and poor visibility postponed the invasion a day. When planning it, codenamed Operation Overlord, General Dwight Eisenhower needed three things for success: low tide at dawn to expose German beach obstacles, a full moon to provide paratroopers more light, and clear and calm weather conditions. With those factors in mind, the original date was June 5th.
Weather looks like it's chancy or it's going to rain that day. We just reschedule, no big deal. We don't think about it. But Eisenhower was talking about an invasion to secure the free world. What was at stake in his weather report was so much higher than anything we're ever going to face.
Captain James Stagg, Chief Meteorological Advisor for the Allies, predicted stormy conditions on the 5th and urged Eisenhower to hold off a day. Well, weather early on June 6th wasn't exactly what the general had hoped for either. Rough seas and low clouds. But as the morning progressed, Stagg's forecast of calmer weather came to pass. And with our chief meteorologist, Jamie Warner, I've spoken to men like 102-year-old Ralph Goldstecker in St. Louis who flew missions in B-17s on that day. They had real concerns about just being able to see the beaches and the German targets where they were dug in. Weather was not as easily predictable 80 years ago as it is today.
Well, and the understanding of weather was in its infancy at that point. I mean, a lot of it was based on just pattern recognition, and also they had to use manual reports, whether they were ship reports or people actually going out and measuring things. I mean, they had to do so much with so little.
Imagine the immense pressure on that meteorologist, on that man, James Stagg, to get it right, because it's an operation to literally free the world from tyranny.
And it's like, folks, understand, back at that point, I mean, that was before the modern era of forecasting. They didn't have weather radar, which we use so much today. They didn't have satellite imagery, which we use so much today. They didn't have the computers to compute all the data that we have today to produce the models that they also didn't have back then. I mean, they had very little compared to where we are today in terms of tools to forecast such a major event.
Yeah.
Again,
Eisenhower's talked for the rest of his life about the immense pressure, everything that was on his shoulders to make sure it came together. Those people predicting the weather felt that same pressure there.
And I mean, and the meteorologists back then, I mean, they did an amazing job with that, and I'm sure they went into it kind of like this too. I mean, we do it today, but I'm sure they were really doing it back then. It's like they think they know, but you don't know for certain. And
Ralph Goldstecker would tell you they were doing that in the B-17s. It's amazing. What a generation of men did for the world is amazing.
Yeah, and today we sweat when somebody asks us, is this Saturday going to be wet or dry? And sometimes, you got to give them one of those. Right. Hey, let's get to the